When it comes to pro camera apps on the iPhone, not all are created equal. But what if you could have one camera app that could do focus stacking, exposure stacking, long exposure for light trails and motion blur, zebras, histograms, magnification in manual focus, as well as you can choose between ProRAW, RAW, 12 megapixel, 48 megapixel, and it's also one of the fastest camera apps outside of the native iPhone camera app when snapping a photo. This is the Reeflex Pro Camera 3.0. This is impressive. Full disclosure, I'm partnering with Reeflex on this video, so this is gonna be more of an overview, not a review. Now, I've been using a pre-production version of this app for the past couple weeks, but by the time you're watching this video, the full version should be out in the App Store. And essentially what they've done is they've taken various different features from all their camera apps and they brought it into one app, plus adding focus bracketing from 3 images up to 100 images, exposure bracketing. And you can do this in ProRAW, 48 megapixel, 12 megapixel JPEG, and you can also do this with a front-facing camera as well. Now, at the time of this video, you cannot automatically stack all those images inside the app. Reeflex said they are working on that for a future release, but you'll have to use a third-party app like Photoshop or another stacking application to sort of do that for you. But the fact that you could do that on a smartphone, on the front-facing camera and the rear is pretty freaking impressive. On top of that, you've got magnification for manual focus, which is really nice. You got this patch that zooms in so you can actually see your critical focus. I do this all the time when I'm reviewing manual focus lenses here on this channel, especially when I'm using, let's say, on a mirrorless camera system to really nail focus. The fact that you could do that on a native camera app is really awesome. You also have your exposure app now inside of this. Now, it's a little bit different from the Reeflex Reheld camera app, which you handhold and it stabilizes the image as you're getting motion blur. You can't do that in this app. You're still gonna need a tripod for the light trails and for the motion blur, so keep that in mind. Reeflex makes a great tripod, but you can also use your own. But one of the things that I really like is just how fast this camera app is. As I mentioned earlier, outside of the native iPhone camera app, this is the fastest third-party app to snap an image and capture it, which is absolutely awesome because the previous app that they had was a bit slow. And I fed back to them as well. I'm like, guys, this is really, really slow to process the image. They have improved that dramatically in this, which is going to be a fantastic option for a lot of you out there, especially if you want to use their longer telephoto lenses like the 240 millimeter lens and this new 300 to 600 they just announced. You want to capture sports or fast action or wildlife. You now can do that a lot easier with this app versus the previous one, which is going to be awesome. Also, like other camera apps and also their native iPhone camera app, you can actually adjust all of your settings manually. Shutter speed, ISO, white balance, that's all included inside of this. And one of the things is because it's a very intuitive and very clean UI, when it comes to manual focus, I was a little bit confused, but I thought I'd just throw this in there just in case you need a tip on this one. When you're in manual focus and you're adjusting your manual focus, you're probably wondering, well, how do I go back to autofocus if I want to do that? Because there's no AF button or autofocus button. And they told me, just tap on the screen on your subject, goes right back to autofocus. So again, very intuitive, very clean interface, and Reeflex has done a great job in that regard because some of the other camera apps that I've used out there is a little bit, they got a lot of features, but it's very hard to figure out what to do. But Reeflex has made this very intuitive. Now, there is no video features in this app at the point of this recording. So they are looking at doing that in the near future. This is predominantly for photographers out there only. So keep that in mind, okay? There's no film simulations or color profiles as of yet. That is something that they are looking into in the near future. So you'll still have to edit your images outside into another app. But I would say the image quality is fantastic, especially in ProRAW and RAW 48 megapixel. You can use Lightroom, Photoshop, whatever have you, and you're good to go. But I did feedback it would be nice to have some sort of color profile, just in case you just want a quick and easy edit just to put out there on social media. You get something that looks a little bit unique and different. And so they are looking into that. But overall, guys, this is a really cool app. And the speed, the performance, and the fact that they've added so many new features like focus bracketing, exposure bracketing, I think for a lot of photographers out there that do landscape, portrait photography, macro photography, product photography, and you want to use an iPhone with their fantastic optics that they make, especially their macro lenses and so forth, you now have much more of a pro tool in your hands. And I'm excited to see what you guys think about it. So let me know in the comment section below, would this be something that you would pick up, try out? Do you see a benefit for exposure bracketing, focus bracketing in an iPhone? Love to hear from you guys. So with that, if you like this video, like, subscribe. Thank you for the support. Greatly appreciate it. And I'll chat to you all very, very soon. Bye.